The 6 hands down best internet marketing products in existence. In this report, I'm going to tell you about the few things that I have absolutely no regrets about buying. I originally tried to write a report about 7 different products that I purchased, but I couldn't think of 7. There are only 5 paid products that I consider absolutely imperative. The other 2 I'll tell you about are products that you can get for free. Sure, I could easily stick 2 more paid products in with my affiliate link products that are somewhat helpful, but I'd rather be 100% completely honest. The products I'll mention to you are those that I don't think I could succeed without, and products I feel should be in everyone's marketing arsenal. There are certainly substitutions for some of them, but I think they're all the best in the market right now, and that's why I'm sharing. These are just the 7 products I recommend the most, some free, some not. To tell you the truth, I couldn't even think of 7 paid products I'd stand behind 1000%. With that, let's get started. 1. Market Samurai. Most keyword tools give you the estimated search count for a particular keyword. The better keywords also take a look at how many other websites rank for that particular keyword. That way you get a sense of how much competition you'll have for that keyword. Market Samurai gives you all that information and more. For starters, this tool gives you an estimate for the amount of traffic you'll get from a particular keyword. See, even though a keyword might get X number of searches per day, that doesn't mean your site, even if it is number 1, will get all that traffic. Next, it lets you spy on your competition. So not only do you know how many other websites rank for a particular keyword, the tool gives you an idea of whether you can beat a particular competitor. For example, you can find out how many of your competitors include the keyword in their page titles. Third, the tool also estimates the commercial value of a keyword. You've probably heard the experts talk about using buying keywords. Those are words that suggest your prospect is a buyer and not a tire kicker. This tool helps you choose search terms from red-hot buyers. Next, it also lets you know if some of your search terms are seasonal keywords, meaning they appear more at one time of the year than at other times. Obviously, if you're creating Christmas sites or wedding sites, you already know you'll have spikes in traffic at different times of the year. Market Samurai gives you an idea of when and how your traffic will fluctuate. The information you get from Market Samurai isn't just good for search engine purposes, it's also good for pay-per-click marketing. That's because the tool helps you estimate how much traffic you'd get with your keywords if you created an AdWords campaign. I could go on, because the keyword tool portion of Market Samurai does much more than I have room to tell you about. A moment ago, I also mentioned that the tool is more than a keyword tool. That's because it also helps you do things like find articles, videos, and other content to put on your site. It helps you maximize your pay-per-click campaigns, and it helps you publish content on your site. Right from Market Samurai, no need to open multiple windows. It's a time saver and it's a profit maker. And take it from someone who's used a lot of tools, you won't find a better keyword tool around. Point 2. GetResponse. You've been in internet marketing for more than a few minutes, you've probably heard the money's in the list. I've seen this proven time and time again, not just with my lists, but watching other people. I've seen friends promote products for me and earn thousands of dollars within minutes. One of my friends recently made $24,000 in a day. All thanks to one email he sent out to his list. There are a lot of programs out there that'll help with your list, but I believe GetResponse.com to be the best choice for most people. I like GetResponse.com so much because they offer a lot of phenomenal benefits. To begin with, they boast incredible email deliverability rates. There are lots of list building services out there, but not all of them do such a good job with making sure that emails are actually sent out to people. They're often buggy and mediocre at best. The interface is incredibly easy to navigate and very intuitive. I've been inside other autoresponder services and had a hard time figuring out what to do next. GetResponse.com makes everything insanely simple. They also offer a lot of reports such as how many people open up your emails, what emails they open, what subject lines work the best, and so forth. This helps you put a pulse on your list and immediately course correct if something isn't going well. Point 3. Google Tools. Google has a nice little package of tools you can use to optimize your site, split test your campaigns, and find the best keywords. Let's go over these tools separately. Google Keyword Tool. This is your basic keyword tool that you can use to uncover the exact terms your market is already searching for in Google. While it's just a basic tool, this is the database that most other keyword tools, like Market Samurai, use as the basis for their lists. As such, you can be assured of getting good results if you just need to uncover your niche keywords. Google Website Optimizer. Here's the easiest way to explain this tool. It's a tool you can use to split test different variations of your website. For example, let's suppose you want to see if headline A or headline B results in a better conversion rate. All you have to do is create your two variations, load them into the tool, and the Website Optimizer takes care of the rest. The tool randomly shows your different variations to different visitors, and then it analyzes your data so you know which variation gives you the best results. You may create one of more variations of different elements and pit them against each other. These elements include your sales letter headline. It's the most important part of your sales letter, so test this first. Sales letter subheadlines. Your PS. Your call to action. The opening of your letter. The guarantee. Images on your site. Once you've tested these main elements, then you can test smaller elements if you'd like, such as font color, font size, Johnson boxes, and similar. Google Analytics. This is the most powerful tool in this trio. That's because Google Analytics gives you the ability to test and track complete campaigns as well as individual ads and sales letters. And that means you'll know which of your marketing activities gives you the best ROI, return on your investment, so that you can spend even more time and money on these high-profit activities. You can track things like an ad you place on your blog, email ads you send via your newsletter, email ads you place on other people's sites, blogs, and newsletters, offline ads such as classified advertising, banner or text ads, AdWords ads, keywords and landing pages, and most anything else you'd like to track. As usual, no thinking required, just plug the required information into the tool and it will do all the tracking and number crunching. Then it will give you the analysis in easy-to-read charts. Point 4. HostGator. For me, though, HostGator is so awesome that I haven't needed to check out alternatives. For $4.95 a month, you can host unlimited websites through them. I'm not too sure what their bandwidth requirements are, but I can tell you I have 100 or so websites on my account and have never faced any problems even when I got an influx of traffic from being in a magazine. I really like HostGator for several reasons. First of all, the customer service is fantastic. As mentioned before, I have the technical inclination of a jellyfish, so there are times I've definitely needed to write in and ask questions. They have live chat help available constantly, so I've always gotten answers well within 15 to 20 minutes, much better than having to email in a help request and wait 24 hours. The CS reps are usually really knowledgeable, too. There are other companies I call and the reps aren't sure what the answer is, so this is really refreshing. Their interface is incredibly easy to navigate and they offer tons of options with their Fantastico program. Some of the things you can enjoy with Fantastico Deluxe: immediately installing a blog into your site with one click, no doing any tech work yourself, immediately installing your choice of 2 forums into your site with one click, no doing any tech work yourself, immediately installing a help desk into your site with one click, no doing any tech work yourself, immediately installing polls, calendars, FAQ sections, classified ads, and much more, and you guessed it. One click. They even have site builders you can use now. I haven't played with these yet, but they seem like a great option. I love the stats you can get from within the control panel as well. With HostGator, there's no need to buy any expensive traffic analytics programs because it tells you exactly where your traffic is coming from, what search terms they used to get there, what links they were sent in from, and so forth. I've heard horror stories of people with other hosting programs, people who've had all their sites shut down right away thanks to a misunderstanding, which costs them tons of money. I've never heard anything bad about HostGator and highly recommend it. Point 5. WordPress. My favorite free product is, hands down, WordPress. If you're not familiar with it, it's a blogging platform that's incredibly intuitive and user-friendly. I love WordPress so much because of all the things you can do with it. It's certainly different than Xsite Pro, but offers quite a bit. For starters, if you search, you can find tons of different widgets to enhance your blog. You can do things such as add polls, make your blog even more search engine friendly, more on that in a minute, add special features, automatically send emails to people each time you create a new blog post, and so much more. The features are practically endless. WordPress is also awesome for search engine optimization. I've tested out a few different types of websites, and the ones I build with WordPress always get the highest rankings in the search engines, bar none. There are lots of themes you can get for WP as well. You can have a new one every time your mood changes if you want, and there are tons of ones that you can get for free. I actually just changed my theme over at rachelrofe.com and love it. 6. Books. I consider books absolutely imperative to any success I've had online. Most physical cheap books are so much more helpful than any kind of ebook you'll ever buy. I wouldn't tell you to stick only to the list I'm about to give you because there's so much value in so many books, especially ones that aren't related to business, but I'll give you a list of some of my favorites. They all should be easily obtainable at public libraries, though I'd probably recommend buying them so that you can reference them at any time. Here's my personal list. Influence by Robert Cialdini. Attractor Factor by Joe Vitale. Paradox of Choice by Barry Schwartz. Anything that Dan Kennedy puts out. Success Principles by Jack Canfield. 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. The Answer by John Assaraf. Made to Stick by Chip Heath and Dan Heath. Tested Advertising Methods by John Capel. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. To wrap it up, it really surprised me, when writing this report, to find that out of all the products I purchased, I couldn't think of 7 different ones that I loved. If I was including something like coaching in the list, that might be different. Mentoring and coaching is priceless. But for actual products, I had to stop at 5. I hope this list helps you. Maybe it helps you in finding awesome products, or maybe it helps you realize that there are tons of bells and whistle things out there that you really don't need. Sure, a lot of it helps you. It helps you shorten your learning curve and succeed quicker. Heck, I pour my heart into putting out my own internet marketing products once in a while with the fullest intention of helping people. But if your budget isn't there yet, do you necessarily need anything besides what I mentioned? Probably not.